The purpose of editing is to separate the most relevant scenes of a movie into one collection, and then join the scenes into a seamless string that presents the most impacting minimum portion of the film movie. Remove unwanted footage. This is the simplest and most common task in editing. Many videos can be dramatically improved by getting rid of the flawed or unwanted bits. Choose the best footage. It is common to shoot far more footage than you actually need and choose only the best material for the final edit. Often you will shoot several versions or takes of a shot and choose the best one when editing.
Create a flow. Most videos serve a purpose such as telling a story or providing information. Editing is a crucial step in making sure the video flows in a way which achieves this goal. Add effects, graphics, music, etc. This is often the wow part of editing. You can improve most videos and have a lot of fun by adding extra elements.
Alter the style, pace or mood of the video. A good editor will be able to create subtle mood prompts in the video. Techniques such as mood music and visual effects can influence how the audience will react. Give the video a particular angle. Video can be tailored to support a particular viewpoint, impart a message or serve an agenda. Editing helps the pace of a scene. The editor could either make it slow or fast. There are 4 dimensions of film narrative. In what order you receive information about the plot, how much information you are supposed to receive about the narrative, how you are supposed to feel about events and characters at any given time, how you are supposed to experience the pace of the narrative.
The principles of editing. Pudovkin was a Russian film director, screenwriter and actor. He wrote a book called Film Technique and Film Acting, where he talks about the 5 principles of editing. 1. Contrast. 2 opposite shots, such as a shot of poor people, then shot of rich. 2. Parallelism. 2 shots with a similar thing in each, such as someone fishing, then people eating fish. 3. Symbolism. Cutting between 2 shots where one represents something in the other, such as in Pudovkin's film, it shows workers being killed and then a cow being slaughtered, and people associate the cow with the workers. 4. Simultaneity. Cuts between different shots to build up suspense, such as if a person needs to get somewhere on time and they're late, you would cut between the person and where they have to get to simultaneously. 5. Leitmotif. Repeating a shot several times throughout a film to show that something is about to happen, such as in Jaws, when the shark is about to attack someone, there is a low-angle shot of the person from underwater.
How editing has developed over time. Films started out without any editing, but when people started to think about what's the point of seeing something you can go and see firsthand, so people started to join clips together. They would do this by getting the film and literally cutting and taping it back together where appropriate. The Life of an American Fireman from 1903 is considered as the first film to have editing techniques. It was also the first film to have a plot, action and a close-up. After that, they decided that some scenes would look more exciting in colour, so they started to colour the film frame by frame. The first colour, 35mm film, was introduced by Kodak in 1935. For a long time, film was edited in the same way, but colour film got better and people got a lot better at editing film. Nowadays, people edit films digitally on a computer. They're doing a very similar thing such as cutting film, but virtually rather than literally. Language and grammar of editing.
Continuity editing. Editing that directs the flow of attention of the viewer, providing a smooth flow of consciousness, not jarring or interrupting the viewer with the notion that they are watching a film. Close-up. The camera placed near the subject, which fills the frame and focuses the attention of the viewer.
Flashback. A film sequence that recalls an event that happened in the past, but shows in the present, simulates memory. Cross-cutting. Cutting between 2 lines of action to show each one happening in real life, then converging. Special effects. Reference to visions and fantasies or dreams possible by manipulating the light or film.
Techniques. Cut. The sudden change of shot from one viewpoint or location to another. On television, cuts occur on average about every 7 or 8 seconds. Cutting may change the scene, compress time, vary the point of view, build up an image or idea.
Jump cut. Abrupt switch from one scene to another, which may be used deliberately to make a dramatic point. Sometimes boldly used to begin or end action. Alternatively, it may be a result of poor pictorial continuity, perhaps from deleting a section. Cutting rate. Frequent cuts may be used as deliberate interruptions to shock, surprise, or empathize.
Cutting rhythm. A cutting rhythm may be progressively shortened to increase tension. Cutting rhythm may create an exciting, lyrical or staccato effect in the viewer.
Cross cut. A cut from one line of action to another. Also applied as an adjective to sequences which use such cuts.
Cutaway. A bridging intercut shot between two shots of the same subject. It represents a secondary activity occurring at the same time as the main action. It may be preceded by a definite look or glance out of frame by a participant, or it may show something of which those in the preceding shot are unaware of. It may be used to avoid the technical ugliness of a jump cut, where there would be uncomfortable jumps in time, place or viewpoint. It's often used to shortcut the passing of time.
Reaction shot. Any shot, usually a cutaway, in which a participant reacts to the action which has just occurred.
Insert. A bridging close-up shot inserted into the larger context, offering an essential detail of the scene, or a reshooting of the action with a different shot size or angle.
Buffer shot. A bridging shot normally taken with a separate camera to separate two shots which would have reversed the continuity of direction. The conventions of editing. Conventions of editing are basic rules that can be broken, with many professional filmmakers do. We have already mentioned some when we were talking about editing techniques. Size and angle of certain shots are conventions such as an opening shot, which usually a wide or long shot, sometimes bird's eye view and sometimes a general view.
These are a few of the codes and conventions of film editing. Thanks for watching and keep cutting.